Ai, ai. Fala, macho. Você tá com arc aí? Pera aí. Carai. Pera. Tava abrindo o Hearthstone aqui. Achei que você não tava aí. Entra. Dá a exclamação Discord aí. Entra no Discord. Ah, você vai dar uma saidinha? Beleza. Na hora que você voltar, me chama. Ué, não tá funcionando meu bot de. Ah! Pera aí. Dashboard. Pera aí que eu tenho que entrar no Discord aqui. Pera aí. Calma aí. 035948. Cloudbot. Módulos. Mais comandos. Ué, ativo, ativar. E que porra do meu bagulho não tá funcionando, velho? Caralho. E deu certo por 10 conto, velho? Meu Deus. Como? Beleza, valeu, meu mano. Tamo junto. Ai, coceira.
acontece? Não, fala que essa. Vai na beira não, vai cair, vai morrer.
Tá na hora do tiroteio!
Ah.
Oh, é uma emboscada! Vai, sacode a poeira! Você consegue! Aguenta firme! Você
Se eu pegar isso, ser direita vai ser muito mais legal que ser esquerda.
vai, sacode a poeira! Você consegue!
Exposing the latest people on TikTok, part 4.
No quiero. Quiero.
So what I've been using most of the game is dueling greats. Dueling is the work in the game. Just up through foothills. I haven't launched yet. I'm running for this pikeman to buff the 2 damage with slash damage and an agility necklace. In terms of progression, I'm just a little more to give me
Eles
spar
nunca
so I
mais
can
vão se meter com gente como você.
special attack, the rest goes to agility, and in terms of talents, I'm running getting to 2 weapon damage, so 2 rest into slash damage. So we're running. It's been shredding everything. One hard difficulty. Broadcasted live on.
Oh, é uma emboscada!
Estavam indo para o Paulo. E o Paulo, eu. Sabe? Você é que é um pagodinho, chama gente. Mas não é não, vai. Chama você que é um pagodinho. Pode inventar esse negócio.
Eles nunca mais vão se meter com gente como você.
Da rocha que Agenor. É nóis. Outro Agenor que tem o Casus. Esse nome aqui, Geis. Esse nome aqui, tá quieto? Te chamando. Desde que os dois ouviram. Tava rapaziadinho, ó. Então de 600 reais. Quer dizer que tava rapaziadinho, ó. Então de 600 reais que eu comprei lá na Shopee, pessoal. E nós vamos ver se presta, como é que vai ser. Hoje eu tô sem nada aqui na mesa. Só eu, ó. Esse mouse aqui é do gravação aí, ó. A gente vai precisar só disso aqui que eu tô pra gente ligar esse. Então, ver se roda algum jogo e quem sabe algum game. Aqui, pessoal, vamos ver.
Você demarcou uma bela
O mouse
propriedade.
tá
Agora
no
vai
jeito.
ter que
Então,
defender.
acabei de comprar o lacre, só montar e ligar. Tô ligou. Jogar no sexto. Ó, aqui vai ter que. Pô, cara. Só, já tô gostando muito da embalagem aqui. Ó, bastante enchimento. Nossa, mas tem muito. Ó, tem uma coisa. Ó, tem claro e mouse. Ó, aqui como é. Já vai ser só a marca do bicho.
Já vi coisa pior.
Vamos nos acalmar por um instante.
Só tem VP, massa. Tadinho, ó, é até bom, né? Porque meu teclado tá todo esfalado.
Falado aí do último vídeo do servidor que quebrou tudo.
Então já tem um teclado aqui pra gente usar no setup de gravação. Deixa eu pegar mais outro aqui. Você não, cara. Noção de 19 polegadas VX Pro. Que é isso, rapaziada? Um monitorzão VX Pro. Já um monitor, se eu não me engano, é 768p. Vamos ver a resolução. Ó, 600. Ah, tem o link. Não tem link. O negócio acabou, então não tem link. Aqui no canal a gente não é de link, não tem nada. É que aqui na voz, rapaziada, ó. Então de 600. Oh.
Você demarcou uma bela propriedade. Agora vai ter que defender. Eles nunca mais vão se meter com gente como você.
Olha pro teu amigo. A minha filha sempre pede tudo. E ela sabe que ela tira o que ela quer. Aonde você quer que eu vá? Você não gosta tanto da padaria?
Tenho certo.
Vai pra padaria e espera lá. Leva o celular que eu te aviso. Aí eu te pergunto. Que espécie de bota passaria hora de sábado numa padaria? Estou com uma criança ou outra. Dá pra sua própria casa.
Nossa, não morreu nem esse aqui.
Impressionante. Me lembra de nunca provocar você. Você é muito veloz no saque.
Não precisa não. Não. Mudou. Não, pode ficar. Pode ficar você. Não. 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 Não.
Deixa pra lavar ou não?
Não, pô, é seu. Nada não. É? Não, você tá doido? Não, ninguém foi não. Eu tenho um pai. Vamos correr? Vamos correr, pai. Senta aí. Tá pra rapaziada do Rio. Então tu vai embora, cara. Vai, Juliano. Bora. Tá bom.
Você está no caminho certo.
Oi.
Eles nunca mais vão se meter com gente como você. Gasta esse ouro enquanto tá sobrando.
Pronto pra ressuscitar.
Vamos nos acalmar por um instante.
Você, um super-herói que você gosta, assim? Só um pouco. Assim, só um pouco. Assim, tipo, Batman, não? Mas também. Nossa, aliás. Você, um super-herói que você gosta?
Você conseguiu! Essa cidade vai ficar segura na esquina.
Straight to it's our website. Figuredown.com. Oh, Jesus, I'm not here yet. The next. I want it. I cannot move. Straight. It's our website. Oh, Jesus, I'm not here yet. The next.
Não se chateia muito. Eles estavam lutando sujo. Sempre bom ter reforços. Uma bela adição.
Que confusão é essa? Que confusão é essa?
Uma bela adição. Você tem um belo veio de ouro aí, não perca! Eles nunca mais vão se meter com gente como você.
Como eu.
Porca miséria!
Parece. Que horas que é? Você ainda... Olha, já tá me dando até um negócio aqui. Onde? Pode aqui agora. Vamos ser. Pode ver isso. Logo. Eu, Carolina, olha, eu faço mais. Eita, aí não. Não tem nada logo. Logo ali que vai. Eu tô. Isso, eu tô meia hora assistindo. Assim, nós pensamos. Eles estão.
Você demarcou uma bela propriedade.
Pessoas,
Agora vai ter
agora
que
eu vou
defender.
tocar a tua primeira alucinação, filho. Vai nessa assim, só que eu tô cantando pra mim. Também, se eu for contigo, se eu não sei se eu sozinho. Só vou pra mim. Tá um negócio pra fazer uma mentira, tá? Vou dar no teu pai assim. Ah, pô. Até para lá, mas eu. Falar, assim.
Eles nunca mais vão se meter com gente como você.
Brilhoso.
Esse é freguês aqui.
Agora tem que fazer um negócio pra briga. Aí fica aqui. Mas essa consciência que eu tô com a minha amiga.
É trans. É que ela. Prova documental. Ela chamada a atenção no grupo. Pra avisar pra ela, pessoal. Relação à faxina. E aí eu. Ela trabalha desde. Na mesma ela foi a cena. Ação pra Deixa. Já tinha a rotina dela. Cara, o fato dela começar a trabalhar. Trabalho que era lá na Serra. E a empresa não justifica o motivo da transferência. Isso. Todo mundo vai virar vídeo. Mas isso não é sem motivo, né, doutor? Geralmente trocaram ela de posto de trabalho. Eu entendo que existem motivos. Mas qual o motivo disso? Acaba que é uma retaliação. Não, mas tudo bem. Mas está escrito campo preenchido pelo responsável pelos serviços terceirizados da escola. Quem é o responsável pelo terceirizado é o preposto, né? Não o seu, mas da tomadora. E pelos terceirizados. Não. É porque não é transferir.
Mano, eu preciso que vocês leiam isso aqui rapidinho. Eu vou borrar o nome do cliente, claro, mas dá uma olhada nisso aqui. Aí como é que você joga? Monitor 24 polegadas pelo portão. Ô Rian, vamos se ligar.
Eles nunca mais vão se meter com gente como você. Você é muito veloz no saque. Você é muito veloz no saque.
O segredo é acertar na bola.
Quer ver o voodoo que eu sei fazer?
Esse cara vai dar trabalho. Se é que eu posso ganhar dele.
Já vi coisa pior. Aio Dourado!
Eu lhe pago um bom dinheiro.
Uma ajudinha sempre cai bem.
Fallen is now live on BackerKit. The city's Fallen is now live on BackerKit. The city's in chaos as its denizens are transforming into plant-like abominations. Its holy leader hidden away as he fused with the agent of an ancient god. Held has fallen. Held Fallen is a level 5 to 12 sci-fi fantasy urban horror adventure compatible with both D&D 5e and 5.5. Carve your own path through the city to one of 3 possible endings. Every creature has art. Every area has its own map for you to explore. Every stat block unique with none recycled. Our layout is formatted so you can unique device in your prep time. Go over to countfallen.com and download our free sample adventure PDF. Today and help reach our strength.
Porque para algumas pessoas, você empinar pipa, você gostar de ter um lazer é vagabundo. Pô, esses dias eu tava vendo um post que me incomodou muito, que tinha um cara no Rio de Janeiro que ele tava empinando pipa assim, cortando os picos e tal. Provavelmente era um cara de uns 40 anos, sei lá, 30 e poucos anos. E a maioria dos comentários...
Então você realmente é 100% natural. 100% natural. E se eu falasse agora que eu contratei um stand com exame de sangue, você faria um exame de sangue agora? Agora, vamos lá. Faria mesmo? Papo reto, pô. Não vai dar nada em metade se eu te testar agora. Agora, não vai dar nada não. É o seguinte, tô aqui com o Dudu Fit. Um dos maiores naturais, se não o maior do Brasil, faz um duplo bíceps. Não precisa mostrar o shape. Tá escondendo pra competição, duplo bíceps. Velho, pessoal, se vocês separarem, é maior que meu crânio, o braço desse cara. E no meu canal, muita gente fala que tem que ter uma média pelo. Mas eu tô aqui pra dar o benefício da dúvida. Você não tá usando nada pra competir com o Gunley. Não, tô usando nada, não precisa, né? Ok. Ó, o garoto tá grande. Eu admito que tá com muita acne, mas ele evolui muito. Você não concorda com isso? Não, ele evolui, mesmo. Eu também evoluí, tudo. Sim.
Gasta esse ouro enquanto tá sobrando.
Sabe que segredos a gente não vai descobrir?
Chegou o homem! Palmas pra ele. Palmas pra ele. Ele topou fazer um exame de sangue de surpresa pra provar que é realmente natural. E se der de boa, vai ter o meu veredito natural. Depois de 2 anos. Então você realmente é 100% natural. 100% natural. E se eu falasse agora que eu contratei um stand com exame de sangue, você faria um exame de sangue agora? Agora, vamos lá. Faria mesmo? Papo reto, pô. Não vai dar nada aumentado se eu te testar agora. Agora, vai dar nada não. É o seguinte, tô aqui com o Dudu Fit. Palmas pra ele. Palmas pra ele. Ele topou.
Haha, você conseguiu! Essa cidade vai ficar segura nas suas mãos.
Aí me trollou, né?
Não chamam de selvagem à toa.
Não se preocupe. R$1.000. Vamos levar 4 vezes de carne. Mas o único é uma. Seja esse. Hoje eu pago 55 de grelha para lá para 100 quilo da carne já. 70. Então você tá. Cara, e alta qualidade. E assim eu de volta. Sempre volta. Entendeu? São 70 centavos a mais aqui. Se eu vendo 200 pratos por dia, são R$16 pensados nisso. Eu abro 26 por mês, então são 5, 6 reais. Eu trabalho 12 meses por ano, então são 67.290. Então eu deixo de dispensar todo se não serem as férias dos meus colegas. Eu estou pensando nos pratos e eu estou quase nada, eu tenho certeza de mais perto possível. Então eu estou com a mensagem. Os pagos e um pouco. Aí tipo, está muito caro ao longo do tempo. Mas isso é clássica de não se preocupe com as
É pra acabar mesmo.
hoje eu pago 55. Para de ter passo. Você correu. Escravo. Seja. Falta ser você. Falta. Mas podem continuar. Acho que mesmo. Mas rodada da dia. Fazendo um dia pra ele. Eu tinha um dia obrigatório. Falar, eu não sei. Não.
Vamos dar vacina.
Acho que não.
Acho que alguma multinacional quer que eu acredite que fosse ajudar no faturamento.
Segura. Suprim. As fábricas aumentam os gastos em pesquisa. Sabe o que é? Os cachorros funerais disponíveis em ver. Os corpos anomónicos só foram 6 meses disponíveis em suas empresas de pensão. Quero dar as coisas, é só não. Se alguma centena de mais com você, prefiro já beber. Se vacina essa aqui. Os normais. Faltam as datas das vacinas.
Não vamos dar vacinas.
Acho que não.
Acho que alguma multinacional quer que eu acredite que fosse ajudar no faturamento.
Segura. Suprim. As fábricas aumentam os gastos em pesquisa.
Setembro, americano, faz na boca. Põe 3 colheres de macarrona, daquela que sua mãe faz mingau. Joga na panela, coloca mais quente, sabe? Aí você mete
Hora de montar!
na grosso. Aí você pega a panela e joga na carne. Uma camada de cansar. Ah, você faz uma ganache, colocar por cima chocolate de barra, junto com você espalha, bota pra geladeira, mais ou menos, olha,
Oh, é uma emboscada!
tá ali.
Melhor nem colocar o cavalinho na chuva.
Ouro no meu dente, ouro no meu chapéu.
Ah, sim. Alô? Você tá falando?
A gente pode voltar pra buscar esse mais tarde.
Calma, preço. Vamos fazer. Alô, Celso?
Você tá no caminho certo.
Mais um. Vamos fazer. Ah. Tchau, Chico.
Não daria pra me arrastar daqui nem com um cavalo selvagem.
De ouro no meu chapéu.
Ah, sim. Alô? Mas que fala, tudo bem? Ah, nossa, calma, preço. Vamos fazer. Alô, Celso? Mas você pergunta.
Você tem um belo veio de ouro aí, não perca!
Mais um. Ah, sabe? Aí agora me chamaram mais de eletricista. Eu tô procurando meu gato de não para o relógio. Tá. Eu tô procurando assim. Mas eu procurar pegar
Não
o
daria
gato.
pra me arrastar daqui nem com cavalos selvagens.
Não, nós tá na frente, eu tô indo pra casa.
Bem, no mínimo ele vai servir de distração.
Fuja da escuridão comigo.
Chegou pagando aquele cadeira. Olha aqui. Mas como
Você demarcou uma
aqui?
bela propriedade. Agora vai ter que defender.
Vem comigo, Fel.
Isso. Esse aqui. Esse vai esse.
Oh, mas que duelo incrível!
Ouro no meu dente, ouro no meu chapéu.
Aí você olha aí.
Sempre problemas da bagunça.
Alô, mãe. Geral, só pra ver se eu tô. Tá aí, masterão. Você não tô. Tá bom, mãe. Não, não, que senhor.
Tive uma bate 2 com um deck. Falou. Disse um pouquinho. Esse deck é. Legal.
Você tem um belo veio de ouro aí.
Alô.
Perca!
Adora testou pra. Vocês sabem.
Alô, mãe.
Em geral, não toca. Só pra ver se não tô. Tá bom,
Masterão.
se não tô. Tá bom.
Impressionante. Me lembra de nunca provocar você.
Só não é uma. Disse um deck. Disse um pouquinho. Esse deck.
Gasta esse ouro enquanto tá sobrando.
Alô. Estou. Vocês sabem. Chega. É uma. Isso chega.
Isso ainda não, né? Pra gente.
Era na avaliação anônima pra ninguém. A atenção veio 1 hora depois. A avaliação do RH é anônima, pode confiar. Será mesmo? Bom, semana passada eu fui falando sobre atitudes que podem causar sua demissão. A minha surpresa é ver que muita gente realmente acredita que pode ser 100% sincerão na pesquisa. Mas e ler um comentário das pessoas que foram sinceras. Pra mim deu certo. E anônimo é não me mandaram embora. 28. Da RH que queria reclamação do compliance por assédio moral do gestor. A avaliação sigilosa da empresa deu certo uns anos atrás. Depois da avaliação sigilosa, eu parti. Chamar do seu chefe pro RH ou pro chefe dele também funciona muito rápido. Incrível como sempre acha uma justificativa plausível.
Um belo veio de ouro aí. Perca!
Gosta mais? Não tem escorrer nacional. Vai uma mulher chamada e vai chamar assim, como que te elogiar é um tipo sinal esse aqui.
Impressionante. Me lembra de nunca provocar você. Sempre bom ter reforços.
Não que você come atrás. As quarentonas, as mils que não.
Uma mil fera.
Elas vão chamar de. Se você tem um tigre querendo ficar contigo, querendo isso aqui sim. Isso aqui sim. Que é um ótimo.
Nem se eu concordo com esse passado. Me conte uma coisa que te fez economizar muito no seu casamento. Tenho um clube de vinho, fiquei guardando por 1 ano, bebi no casamento. Economizei muito. Eu achei genial. Não disse pra absolutamente nenhum fornecedor que era um casamento. Descobri só na hora. Diva, o buffet estava muito caro, papo de 15. Eu tenho um rodízio de pizza por 5 mil e foi um sucesso. Eu quero isso no meu. Eu vou anotar essas dicas tudinho aqui. Cancelei. Foi uma grande economia. Tudo que contratar, não diga que é pra casar. Tem diferença no serviço? Às vezes, a maioria das vezes. Ah, que palhaço. Plantei todas as flores no meu jardim 6 meses. Arrasou. Contratar cozinheiras e comprar os alimentos ao invés de comprar o buffet. Dá muito certo. 30 mil caiu pra 5. Gente, só as dicas extraordinárias. Os docinhos da festa foram feitos como trabalho. Aí que a minha tia fazia curso. Eu escolhi um rancho no Airbnb com vista linda. Aluguei e informei que faria um almoço para 50 pessoas. Liberaram e ficou 1.200. E ainda vamos dormir lá. Eu disse, é muito. Eu menti. menti pros fornecedores. Quem sabia que era casamento era a maquiadora, que é a minha amiga, e a cerimonialista. Falávamos que era pra ambas. E casei com Shen dos pés a cabeça. Vestido de noiva, grinalda, sapato, véu, todos os acessórios. Que tudo deu Shen. Economizei. Arrasou. Mas o principal, nunca, jamais, em hipótese alguma, convide alguém por educação. Casamento é custava R$800 por convidado. E com certeza você não é íntima de 200 pessoas. Com me conte uma coisa que te fez economizar muito no casamento. Tem um clube de vinho, fiquei guardando.
Esse condomínio resolveu contratar uma academia alugada durante 4 anos por R$500.000. Pessoal, ela vai mostrar ali a infraestrutura. Parece ser uma infraestrutura. Inclusive, tem equipamentos ali novos. Condomínio grande, é um condomínio de 450 apartamentos. Está ali o valor da mensalidade que ela vai pagar, um valor bem baixo, né? O valor da parcela total. Vezes o prazo de contrato, a gente vai chegar no valor de R$7.000, arredondando. Só que é uma relação custo-benefício. Esse condomínio com manutenção, gasto com substituição de equipamento, vai valorizar o imóvel, vai ter uma área a mais no condomínio. Espaço, então, uma utilidade a mais, bem bacana, mas é uma
Vão cantar baladas sobre você. Não chamam de selvagem à toa.
Pago.
Também não confiei nesse aí.
Eu lhe pago um bom dinheiro.
Uma bela de Heroes A gente pode voltar para buscar esse mais tarde. Vão cantar baladas sobre você. Não daria pra me arrastar daqui nem com cavalos selvagens.
Eu lhe pago um bom dinheiro.
Leary's eco. Leary, he has noticed it though. He has noticed it. It's not that big of a threat. And yes, he's got the gold now, Dave. That's the biggest thing. He doesn't have the relics that Hera has, but he has more mineable gold than Hera does.
Yeah, like I said, 14 villager kills. At some point, Hera's going to fail to notice some of this. He goes for another castle here in the late game. On land, I would favor Burgundians over the Vikings.
100%. 100%. Hera needs something to mix in with Arbs. That's been the big question the entire game. At one point, he had Knights. He switched out of that. Then he had mainly Monks. But we haven't seen many Berserks, except for raids. Pikeman is a good option here for him.
Leary has to take out those two castles at the back, though. Okay. That's a bold castle for Leary. Let's see if Hera can stop that.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of Paladins up there. He only had one. Hera has no army up there. But you got to have some army to protect this. Crazy to me that Hera is castling that far in the back of his base. Leary, here he goes. Castle. What does Hera do about it?
It's building with a lot of villagers. The Paladin are coming in from the other side. He might find the castle from Hera back here. Squires is on the way. Pikeman is coming out. Leary still hasn't taken out the two castles in the back of his base. The castle goes up from Hera. Perfect timing.
Yeah, but it's not perfect timing with denying the castle. That's a good raid, though. Hera's Berserks have kept him in the game. At least he's been getting some counter raids. He's still taking so much damage to these Paladins.
147 villagers killed by Leary this game. 150 now. He's going to kill some more. The Arbalists are over here. It's going to be hard for Leary to take a good fight against those.
If there's one thing that Leary has been missing this game, it is siege to take down fortifications. He is raided to death. It's been amazing, but he needs siege. There's the first trebuchet. I actually wouldn't hate Rams here, though it's not so good with his Civ. If he can add the siege, he can take down those castles. Like, Hera doesn't have a lot to protect those castles at home or on the sides of his base.
I think the one benefit of Leary losing that town center over there, or Hera killing all those villas, is his attention isn't as split anymore. He can kind of focus himself from that corner.
Agreed.
Maybe try and get a castle defensively to push back those two castles in his base. I think it's necessary that you take out that location. He's pushing the TC. He's trying to kill more vills. He sniped the Treb that was attacking his castle on the right. They're both playing at such a high level here. It's just who can outlast the other.
Hera can't keep losing villagers and survive this game. I'm sorry, I know it looks like he can, but he needs to actually make a push somewhere. And anytime he tries, Leary is there with army. Leary can always run away from the Arbs. He should run away from the Arbs. He can switch into skirmishers now, Dave.
And he's teching Lycav as well. So Leary's not just banking on the Paladin. If he runs out of gold, if he runs out of momentum, he's going to have the skirmishers and the Lycav to fall back on.
Hera's relics must be fairly close, right? Like in the middle of his base, and like the.
He's got a couple in the back.
Okay, right
he's
there.
He's got some forward. He's got 3 there, and then he's got Leary's 3 underneath those castles. Another reason to take out those castles.
The thing about these types of games is the player who's playing Cav, you're eventually going to lose a lot more up against the castles and whatnot. So as Hera finds more raids, Hera's just hoping to conserve that Arb mass and then just play cleanup until Leary runs out of gold. And I'd actually like to see the amount of gold remaining on this map.
Leary, please send the Trebs back for those castles. You need to take out that area. You have to get Hera out of the backside of your base.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't mind the raids. He's still finding value. Hera's still building town centers in exposed areas of the map. And we know Leary likes to wait for 4 trebuchets for the killer blow, Dave. So it might be close.
There it is. He's doing it. He's going to snipe the Treb from Hera. He's going to take out that castle. If he takes out both of them and the monastery, he gets Burgundian relics, 3 of them, that can really help his cause here. 104 villagers for Hera. That's the lowest amount in a long time.
Hera's Arbs get 2-shotted. I mean, Paladins are going to do well against him regardless, but like no armor upgrades means his Paladins get some really nice value there. His Arb count is the key here. We actually have Paladins attacking the castle again for Leary. He still doesn't notice these Berserks, by the way. How many kills do these have?
The Paladin are sitting right there. Leary just doesn't notice them. 35 villager kills for the Berserks. Hera's done such a good job counter-raiding.
Oh, man.
Leary has 204 villager kills this game.
Leary needs to notice that, though. Leary needs to notice his Civ is more expensive units. It's tougher to rebound for him in many ways. If he does notice that once, I don't think it'll happen again because the castle will be taken down, which means no more sneaky Berserks from Hera.
I think if you're going to break the curse here, if you're Leary, you
Win this
gotta
game.
win a game like this.
Yes, yes.
You have to stop Hera in a game like this.
The raids.
Losing villagers against the
The
Berserks
raids.
is not a good start. He's lost like 40 villagers to those. More villagers going down on this side. Hera is pushing in with everything he's got. I think he's sensing that this might be his moment, but the castles are going down behind.
I can't believe it. I can't believe what the Berserks have killed. But Leary has no choice but to move forward now against the Arbs. But it's Pikemen now. You know, if Hera can get his other unique tech, that would be really helpful for these Pikemen. And it's becoming the type of game which the Vikings can actually win. They have a big group of archers, and they have the very strong Pikemen.
Yeah, Leary is clearing everything up from the back of his base, though. He still has more map control than Hera. He's going to be able to get those relics hopefully soon. He's got the castle going up on the hill. There is a Treb, though, attacking his forward castle, and that's going to go down. Nice concerted push here from Hera. A very dangerous army with that +1 attack.
That's a lot of builds, though, for Hera. It's the problem with expanding so far into your opponent's eco. That's a lot of villagers.
And the
Leary
Paladin
will notice it.
They
Leary,
notice them.
if Leary gets ballistics on his skirms and gets like 8 ranges, I think he's in a very nice position. But Hera has gold again somehow. So Hera could, in theory, make berserks. What a game.
What an exhausting game for both of them. What an exhausting game to cast, but it's been super fun, and we see the villagers once again. Those were the forward castle villagers running away again from Hera as Hera pushes in one more time. Can Leary kill that Treb with the Trebs of his own? He's launching away, he's missing his shots. Hera takes out a Treb
Oh
from
man,
Leary.
those are the most inaccurate trebuchets I've seen in my entire life. What are you doing, guys?
Can he hit the shot?
That's a castle from Leary for the
We'll
stone
find
and the
out
gold.
next time.
I mean, more than anything right now, I think it might come down to the fight. Pikeman will go in for that Treb.
He gets it!
He gets it. He'll lose his own. But can he take down the Treb and keep the castle up as he builds the castle in the north, Dave?
Castle in the north on that gold, on that stone. That's the one remaining gold, I believe, for Hera. Leary now pushing through the center. That's a powerful army. 66 military for Hera, 59 military for Leary. But we look at that gold value, 7.7k versus 5.4.
Look at Hera ratting it out. He's still got villagers around. But the Trebs will move in from that position. I don't think Hera's expecting that. And if Leary can go snipe those 2 Trebs right now, he can just back away with his Paladins. Keep his
Ballistics
castle
on the
up.
way. Very necessary. He missed that on that critical game on Volpine. He didn't have it for the skirmishers. He's going to have it here. He's also grabbing his relics, so Burgundian relics will begin to tick here for Leary. And Hera, he can only run so far. Leary finds those villagers finally. A little bit of revenge for him. Killing the villagers in the corner.
Repairs on those trebuchets are really important right now for Leary, and repairs on that castle. I think his castle falls. So, well played from Hera. He'll probably take that down. That doesn't mean the villagers are killed. Hera's right back now. We're snowballing towards one big fight, aren't
There's
we,
still
Dave?
40 Paladin. There are 40 Paladin on the field. I know they're Burgundian Paladin. I know they miss Bloodlines, but still an incredibly powerful unit.
And where are they going?
I think Hera is matching them with his Arbalest. He's trying to follow them, but they don't have the mobility of the Paladin. Leary is going to come in here. He's got 3 Trebs there. I don't know if he wants to fight directly under this castle, though. It's Pikeman and the Arbalest.
I don't know about that one. I don't know. You can't tell the unique tech is in. It doesn't change the graphic on the unit. Hera's got the Arbs from the hill. Leary feels if I take the Trebs, I can get out of here. And if I get out of here, my castle protects me.
He takes the Trebs.
He'll leave.
He leaves. I think he was pushing in at the same time on the other side. He's got Paladin underneath there. Not too many, though, and Leary is going to be very patient with his Trebs. He's going to find his opportunity, let the castle do the work against the Pikemen. Total population, 191 for Leary, 171 for Hera.
Outposts are your best friend here, Dave. Left corner, Leary's got a gold. There's resources all around, actually. Both players need vision, and it's something that neither player's really been doing a lot of because the fights have been so active. Herbal medicine, so the Paladins will heal up. That's a lot of mining there for Leary, who will drop another castle, very defensive there.
Both players have the stone for another castle, even after Leary completes that one.
Love that from Hera. Counter-attacking with the Paladin he converted. Hera's now with 4 Trebs. Can he protect the Trebs?
Herbal medicine have healed up those Paladins somewhat. Some more Paladin on the way. The skirms are behind, so he's going to try and snipe the Arbalest. I don't know if Leary can save this castle, though. The castle goes down. He's not able to take out the Trebs yet. More Paladin reinforcing. It's a big army here from Leary, but Hera has such great control over the pikeman and the arbalist. He's gonna hold on.
Trebs are expensive. If you lose your Trebs here, you could be in a bad spot. And Hera has noticed Leary on the right side. He's dropping his own castle on that. And all the military attention, as we've seen so many times in this game, is on the other side.
Yeah, Leary's gonna try and take this fight, but Hera's got those +1 arbalists. Still, the arbalists are dying to the skirm. Still only the first armor upgrade on them. Doesn't help against the paladin as the pikemen are now being whittled down by the skirmishers, but Hera is pushing this back.
Unbelievable.
Hera is incredible.
One of the best games we've ever seen, because it's one of the biggest moments we've ever seen, right? That's what makes a game so much better. I think Burgundian Vineyards could be a big game changer here, though, for the Burgundians. You get gold income from your farms.
He's getting guilds. He's floating a lot of food. He still has an incredible farm eco, but like you said, Burgundian Vineyards.
Yeah, I'd like to see bombard cannons, a couple siege workshops from Leary to just poke and prod those trebuchets and arbalests to really kind of skill check Hera to make sure he's microing properly. Makes so much sense here. But it's starting to snowball. At least like the castles are starting to get taken out, and those raids are not insignificant from Hera. He killed a lot of villagers with the castle. And like, I don't think Leary was planning on losing those resources anytime soon.
See that villager over there? Is Hera going to find that gold in the corner? Is he going to attempt to take that? Leary's going to lose another castle, but he's adding 2 more behind this. Hera is pushing this back in a way that only he can. The patience on this guy, the belief in himself when he was getting raided like crazy.
We are 10 minutes away from a score victory here. 10 minutes. At 1:15, it doesn't feel like we're there because the game's been so active. At 1:15, whoever has highest score will actually get the win.
And I don't know if either player is thinking that right now because it's been so wild.
Well, Hera had a score victory. Yo also had a score victory. It's happened enough times, but I agree. Like, I was thinking it was at 45 minutes right now. From all the action we've seen, kind of feels like Leary might take this fight, Dave. We might just see that we might not get to score. It might come down to whoever wins this fight.
Final armor upgrade coming in for Hera. Leary trying to hold this castle. He's got the paladin. They're extremely powerful.
Oh,
we have the arbalest behind. Stack patrol in. He's going to take the pikemen out early, but how many paladin will be remaining? By the time this fight is done, the Trebs are going to take out the castle.
The pikes are dead.
Go down?
The pikes are dead.
There's none left.
The castle will go down. Hera will finally lose his trebuchet.
Score switch for Leary.
I don't know if Hera can ever get back that population. And if that castle spotted as well, this can be the game.
The paladin needs to go over there. Hera's trying to mass up another army. He's got 45 pikemen in the queue, but only 12 arbalists. He's lacking on the gold. The paladin are still pushing in. Leary does not notice that castle yet. It will go up.
Yeah, but there are Trebs around. If Leary notices, he obviously has to save the villagers and get the Trebs there right away. Hera will always pop back up here because he has a very cheap unit at play and because he has lots of defensive castles. This is not over.
That castle might force Leary into that corner, into discovering that gold.
And the notification that just popped in their headphones of 100 years remaining might put Hera in a position where he says, I can't push easily. I might need to sit back. I might need to be patient. Score lead is for Leary, though.
Score lead is for Leary. It's not much, though. It's not much. Remember, all the players know heading into every game that we have a 1 hour and 15-minute timer.
Yeah.
In the game, the victory condition is time limit, and we might be going there for a hype finish here in game number 7. Leary trying to reverse the slide. He's finally getting masonry. That's actually a big deal that he didn't have that for so long.
Any technology you didn't have is a big deal because it does slightly increase your score. We're not quite there, but at a certain point we might see some funky things here where players try and increase the score. But I think Leary's kind of like, I'm playing patient, bro. I'm not raiding you anymore. I'm not losing expensive units. You come to me to reclaim the score.
Yeah, and the pikemen are all going down for Hera. Every kill adds to Leary's score. He's only 400 ahead right now. If he notices those Trebs in the corner, he can take out that castle. He's going to take a fight here. I think he's really relying on herbal medicine if he clears out the pikemen.
I think
but that is not a great fight for Leary. Good job from Hera pushing forward with the pikemen up the hill.
That's a horrible fight for Leary. You have a castle there. You fall back to the castle. Hera can never engage. Maybe the previous fight ended up like kind of deceiving him, but I think he won that fight because his units were stacked up when you take the fight in a straight line, it completely changes
Forward
the value.
castle for Hera, and the score is switching back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's Hera on top, it's Leary on top. We have the skirmishers on the hill. The villagers are coming forward. How many paladin are here? The pikemen are out of position.
Yeah, there's more paladins on the way. The foundation is actually blocked, which means Hera has to back up, and the skirmishers are still taking some good engagements here.
And the score is still flipping.
Yeah.
The score is still flipping. Leary also might have noticed those trebs on the side. I'm not sure. He still hasn't seen them.
No, he hasn't. Okay,
He's adding the
monasteries now. Okay, so monasteries, because they build so quickly and they cost the same as most buildings, allows you to get more buildings out, which means it can slightly increase your score.
Leary needs to use his
fully
food, dude.
focused on the score. He is already dropping the monasteries, which will be incredible. Hera should go for techs that don't apply. He honestly has most of them, but I think university. We might even see boat technologies be researched here.
Treadmill crane is amazing for building those monasteries faster as well for
yes.
Leary. So that's a priority technology right now.
But like, you can't build the monasteries in front of your opponent's buildings. Like the middle ones, I actually think there's an argument, and I know this is weird, but if you're gonna lose a building, you might want to delete it so your opponent doesn't get the score here. I don't know. I've never been in this scenario before.
I think so as well. Hera's going to see those. He's going to see Leary playing towards that score victory. We have 7,000 food in the bank. Leary's still in the 184. I think he's under the impression that he can't queue units here. And Hera signals that and says, hey, man.
I'm going to guess that's a misclick. I could be very wrong. I think that signals a misclick. There's a lot going on here, but maybe he was saying, I see it. Now, when he does see it, he can match it, Dave. And he's still got a little bit of time. But the clock's ticking here for you, Hera. Hera had his own score win at one point in group stage. He should know.
Killing a castle is a big swing in score.
Yeah.
We might see Hera go ahead here.
Oh,
Leary's
and
also
killing
trying to
paladins
kill
too.
some villagers.
Killing paladins as well. I actually think this is a benefit for Hera. I do not know. But if those paladins die, it's so much more. It's so much of a bigger loss here.
Murder Holes is coming in for Hera.
Yeah.
He loves that tech.
I think it swings. 25 years.
The TC is going to go down as well. Leary's not really queuing units. Leary's not really getting kills anymore. Hera's coming in here and killing villagers. Score switch for Hera. Leary needs to win again like this if he wants to reverse the curse.
Monasteries better be really damn good because he's not taking any fights to keep every unit he can alive. Hera, 20 years, score lead, and massive population lead.
Yeah, and Leary just wasn't producing units. He's still not producing units.
He switched to the score win way too early here. He wants to save his res, he doesn't want them to be in queue, and he can no longer win the fights. But I think Hera has just pulled out a victory, which I just cannot believe. He's about to go up 4-3.
14 years. 14 years. Hera is ahead on score right now. Leary's trying to look for a big fight. He's got the skirmishers coming over. Will this switch? It's less than 1,000 score away.
Go Flemish Revolution? I don't know what it costs, but maybe attempt it here?
Not enough time. I think not enough time for it. The Arbalists are going down. The score is getting closer. 8 years.
Hera's going to do it. 5 years left to go. Score doesn't matter anymore if Hera has the lead. Hera is going to do this. Leary will not believe that he has lost 4 straight after how fast, how strong, how smooth he looked the first 3 games. But it will happen, and Hera.
Ness, let's see if Nessie can bless this game for Leary, get us to a game 9 potentially, or if Hera continues his dominance with 5 wins in a row.
It would be, as Leary gets the scout kill there to start off the game, it would be on par with what has happened before if Hera can turn this around, end up getting a win, which would be heartbreaking for Leary. But also, as Leary loses his scout, it would also be even sweeter for Leary if he can bring it back and end up winning this 5-4.
He can somehow stop the bleeding. He's got Wu here. He's matching up against Armenians. We saw Viper play Wu on this map yesterday, and he actually had a really good start. He just couldn't quite figure out the follow-up. Armenians is also very, very good here. Second dog for Leary.
Losing the scout there actually changes a lot for both players.
But still some really good value here. On the villager count, Leary now going for outposts on the sides is very nice. He's going to run into monks over there. Doesn't want to give Hera any free conversions.
I mean, Hera's got 3 relics already. I think he's about to get a 4th.
Speaking of Wu.
Actually, hold on. Archer saved. Heal him! Heal him! Oh,
he blocks!
Oh, nice.
No. He has nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's true. He's a nice
guy. It's a stalemate in the center. Let's see what Leary's plan is here. He's got 400 wood and 600 gold in the bank.
Yeah, I actually really think this is annoying for Leary. To have monks on the shoreline when you have that many fires, you actually have to invest into galleys and potentially more upgrades as well, just because of the presence
Look at the
of
relic situation. Leary has not contested those at all. He's going to find out there's no relics over here. Hera's going to have all 6 relics, plus the extra one for Armenian. So he'll have 7 relics on the field. Where is his fortified church, though? I think it might be at the front. I think I might like the forward castle again.
Yeah.
Similar to what Viper did from Leary. Just don't invest into another one after that.
Well, yeah, or go Imperial Age or something,
or you
right?
could
Go in. Let me cook for a second.
Okay.
You're in Hera's position. Your opponent has water. Yeah. They've done nothing to go for relics.
Nothing.
Their other option is right through the middle, right? So if their other option's right through the middle, what about some like houses and whatnot? Just anything to like prevent a castle spot in the key area. Is that too crazy?
Well, there's the castle from Leary. It's on the side. I'd love to see him wall off that other side. Lock down this one with the castle, wall off the other one, and then just play water.
Interesting. Yeah. Also dropping the monastery in a little bit of a panic.
Hera on the way to Imperial Age first.
Yeah. I think Hera will see the monastery being built with that many villagers and probably know Leary will go up as well. And we're both on the way to Imp here, folks. This has been a long final. It has been pretty much the perfect final. I think the only thing that'd make it better would be Leary winning this game and taking us to game number 9. Thank you again. I know it's been a long day, but thank you so much for your support, both for the players and for the cast here, Dave. We've got to start thinking about those late game techs here.
Went the distance on the AoE4 final. It was a hype finish. Hopefully we get there again with this one. We've got Imperial Age on the way now for Leary. Hera has the advantage there. Hera's still ahead on res collected despite the fish in the middle area for Leary. So really, really efficient eco there for Hera as he begins to add the barracks.
Okay, so unique techs.
He's bringing them back already.
We've got to start with Hera's unique techs here. Ferreters does benefit your warrior priest. I think more likely it's going to be all about champions here for Hera. That's probably the best land unit for this Civ. Also, the next unique tech benefits your navy. So if you can get back onto water, having that extra range with the Dramans is huge. On the flip side, Leary's got really the one unique tech, which I think is helpful. That one there, Sitting Tiger, as we see Loch Ness again. I'm telling you, Lushwans with that upgrade, Traction Trebs with that upgrade are just so, so strong.
He needs to wall this side. Leary needs to wall this
He needed to wall it a long time ago.
He should have walled it a long time ago, but he still has a chance. He's going for an outpost over there, so at least he'll have a heads up. He's tracking the villager from Hera. Let's see if Hera can save her. Is that a priority for him right now? Probably not. He's going to try and go wall in Leary's villager. Does he get it? Bang, bang! What a play from Hera!
That's so funny. I mean, the villager's going to die, people. The villager's going to die.
Can he do it again?
Don't even get excited. The villager's going to die.
Can he do it again?
But, I mean, well played. We respect the effort. And another castle from Leary.
Fire archers. Really? Not what I want to see from Leary.
I don't think I've ever seen Leary make a fire archer.
I really don't. Oh, I love that wall on the left side, though, from Leary.
Yeah.
That's what we said he needed to do.
Dave.
Let's see if he can get it out before the infantry show up from Hera.
This is a game of seconds. This is a game of seconds. If units get through there to deny that, changes the whole setup for this game. Otherwise, I think Leary's in a pretty good spot. He can play towards the Lushwans on water. He sees his opponents playing champion against archers. Hera really might want to consider something else here. But he also might not have a lot of faith that fire archers can kill him, because fire archers are kind of an underwhelming.
They're a little underwhelming. If you get a bunch of them, then the burn damage starts to tick up a little bit. But
left side,
he's through.
One
Hera's
villager walling.
He's got the villagers through there too. Let's see how fast Leary can identify this. Leary's getting a lead fire archer. I don't know how often he's played this.
You gotta wall the sides. You gotta wall the sides if you're gonna push. It's just like walling the middle. It's the same aspect. I think, when does Leary actually know that the units are through on the left? Davey's playing fire archer. His castles are on the right side.
He's gonna see them. He's gonna see them. He's going for a castle
That's
there.
not it.
There's so many two-handed swordsmen there. Leary will have to quick wall these villagers. Is he paying attention? He's got a house here. He's got a palisade there. Another house here. Another house there. Another house there. University there. Can Leary stop these from getting through the houses? Stone walls behind. Leary holding the fort here on this castle. He's got to get it up in defense.
That's a good castle. That's a really nice castle. Hera will definitely push that, but Leary will keep the army out.
Stone gates.
Leary will keep the army out. What is happening here? Leary saving himself, keeping himself in this. There's a castle there, but the Fire Archers are doing pretty good over here against Hera's military.
Elite Fire Archer. Feriders wasn't in though. Feriders is coming in right now for that extended HP on the champion line, and the barracks are at the back here. Leary needs to see this. He's going for a watchtower. He's a little bit nervous. More Fire Archers are coming out now. Still no Lushans on the middle. But nothing from Hera is really within range of them yet.
Hera's very late to skirm upgrades here. He doesn't have the armor upgrades. He didn't have chemistry. Makes sense when he was super committed to champion and he got pushed like that. I think that castle's actually the key to this game. Leary needs to know that that castle's there, and if he does, he can play traction trebs right away. If he doesn't see that castle, Hera's got some really nice chances to mass trebs there.
You know, I was talking about it earlier. The Lushans are over here attack grounding absolutely nothing. I'm sure that piece of ground feels very offended right now. I've talked about it earlier. Hera, usually once per set goes for that strategy, you go, I didn't know that unit was so good. Maybe it's Leary's turn. Leary is walling this off. There's still a hole at the back. Does he see it? He's going for a castle there. You have to go around and check. The Fire Archers are still doing a surprisingly good job at the front side of Hera's base.
Yeah, well, they have the hill, and Hera's production is kind of right there, and it's bleeding right into the units.
He sees it with the Fire Archer. Can he wall this off? Can he finish the job? He's going for it with villagers. He's walling into the corner. Gate over there.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think Leary sees the castle on the left. There's a big opportunity for Hera coming. Hera's got a problem, though. He doesn't know where to actually send the units to. He's in all these different spots. I thought he was going to go for a snowball. And, like, yeah, he's got the relics, but relics doesn't compete with actually the stone mining and gold mining. And Leary's got plenty of gold on the shorelines right now.
And these Fire Archers can basically act as siege as well. They're taking out the units, but they also kill the buildings incredibly fast. Leary going into more John Swordsman. Still doesn't know about that castle back there. Gate is opening periodically, which could be a problem.
Where are the loose swans right now? Have they moved to the shoreline? They need to be moving around. Are they still attacking that one piece of ground? I think they can range that.
That's so brutal for Leary. He's just missing it.
Yeah, outposts though. Outposts. Outposts are so critical. If you don't have outposts here, you're gonna regret it. Oh man, both unique techs for Leary. He's like, I'll just get them both. I've got the resources for it. Can he force a Game 7, Dave? Hera's got one big push coming.
And can he do it with Fire Archers?
Yeah.
A unit I don't think I've seen in heavy numbers in a 1v1 in a very long time. Viper tried to make a few of them. Leary's made a lot of them.
Here's the weird thing about this map. You've got so much of your military in the middle now if you're Leary. So yes, you have the military lead, but that's about 20 of your military in the middle. So you can't actually free up the pop to defend yourself. And if you're playing unique units and you lose a castle, this becomes a really big problem. That castle's down, the rest of the base could go down soon as well for Leary.
Leary has to defend. He has to defend at home. Luckily, Hera's got his units on stand ground. What can Leary do against that? Fire Archers still pushing out here. We got fortified churches against the shoreline. The Fire Archers are working away on the castle. They're going to take it down quite quickly, but Hera is expanding. Hera is at 200 population. Leary's got a lot of res in the bank. Feels like he doesn't know what to do with it.
Let's not forget about score here. I think score is a very real possibility. We are much earlier in the game. We're only at 30 minutes, but yeah, let's not forget about score. Also, Fire Archers take down buildings, so they do have that bonus. And so Leary doesn't necessarily need the traction trebs, though I'd love to see them, especially in defense.
It's so difficult, right? Usually you want 4 or 5 traction trebs, but how are you going to manage those numbers when you're looking multiple places, maybe more consistent to go for the Fire Archers long term? He's trying to tech into cavalry. He needs to use his resources somewhere.
I love champion here. I think champion is the play. Your champions might be slightly worse, but your champions regenerate. That's not bad though. If you spend your gold, you don't go for Hussar and you go for Heavy Haegwang. The nice thing about it, Dave, unlike Paladin, just one upgrade. It's not as strong as a Paladin, but it's very fast to get to.
I think they beat Farader Champion as well. I'm not sure about cost effectively, but definitely in the 1v1. Could be a great option, and Hera doesn't see it happening either. This could be a surprise text. The Lu Xuan got converted.
Hera is doing more with the converted Lu Xuan than Leary did the entire time.
Remember, Fire Archers are super effective against ships, though, if Leary notices that.
I don't think he's going to notice it. I mean, I would not look there right now. That's crazy. He's still busy at home. If he starts to lose castles to that, what a swing.
Doesn't notice it yet. The castle's still being attacked. He's trying to push back this. He's fully focused on this army at the side of his base.
I think he'll notice.
He'll repair.
Yep.
Maybe attack it with the Fire Archer. The Fire Archers do get the extra damage. No, he just brings his Navy over. Nice job noticing that from Leary.
It's actually very nice to lose the fishing ships as well. That's a waste to pop at this point. That gives you 1 extra unit on land.
When did the Haegwang kick? How many of them are there?
Screw this reacting noise. Just send the Haegwang right into the heart of Hera's Eco.
Into the heart.
Just into the
There's
heart.
nothing there.
Yeah, just right there. Like, I think we tried that the previous game and he ended up losing, but that's the type of energy I think he could use right now.
Definitely. Hera's trying to make a tech switch as well. He's trying to get back on water. So a sudden tech switch on land from Leary could really surprise him. I think those, I agree with you. Those Haegwang need to go through the middle.
Yep.
They definitely need to go through the middle.
Yeah, why not? You're not even under pressure. Maybe on the right side you can justify it because you are being pressured there. Left side, you're
The Trebs are out of position. There's going to be burn damage from these Fire Archers. Taking a little bit of it. Where are the Haegwang? They're coming over to this side. Leary's going to show a few of them. I think you have to send some into the base from Hera.
I think.
Have to look for your opportunities. He's pulling them back now. Maybe he's trying to bait Hera out of position. Still has the Navy there, getting the naval upgrades. The Trebs are trying to go back. Hera notices them finally.
The Fire Archers should push this back. There's still no siege from Leary. We haven't seen a single traction trap. That's the only thing he can do to push back castles beyond the Fire Archers. But if he can win this fight, maybe the Fire Archers can do the job.
This will open up pop space, though, for Hera to get back on the water. He's got only 1 ship in the queue right now, but he's very clearly planning on that tech switch. The Fire Archers are working away on the skirmishers. The Haegwangs are eating through the champions. Leary trying to snipe the siege.
Leary's Navy is not utilizing the shorelines. They are sitting in the middle. They're not moving around. He's not really that comfortable focusing on the balance here, it seems. Which still, after just the way the series has gone, it's making me think Hera's still got very strong chances here.
Hera's barracks at the back, finally fully clear. The Navy from Leary going over towards those docks. There's not a lot there from Hera, and the Luchuans aren't actually that bad against other ships. Their primary focus is against the buildings, of course.
Well, Leary spotted that now, and he's repairing the right side, and now the Haegwangs come over here, and Hera doesn't have enough, but the wall is open in the middle.
The champions are going in. He's got Haegwangs, though. He has, like, an emergency response force.
Yeah.
A mobile unit to deal with those. Hera trying to take over this middle area. He's trying to take over the water. Leary's sniping the traps. Remember, folks, Hera has 7 relics, so he's going to hold on for a very long time here.
That's your warning there if you're Leary. You gate that now. You remember you deleted that wall when you went out to attack earlier, and you just build a gate there and maybe even stonewall it. Traction trebs are coming in as well to make the push. Hera's resources, though, Dave, it's looking so good.
Amazing.
I think he should try Light Cav. It's a raiding unit that doesn't cost gold, and that's something he's so well known for.
I mean, this is one matchup against the Fire Archers where I think the Composite Bowmen do not do well at all.
Yeah, that as well.
So you can't add those in as a support unit. I think the Champions is just trying to push Leary back to the point where you can get back on the water. But if you have so much pop invested into skirmishers as well, you're never going to be able to get that water presence that you want.
I'm not sure, but I think Hera might have deleted some vills here. I think you clearly need a numbers lead because the army type isn't doing it. I actually wouldn't hate to see him delete another 15 vills. Just get the big snowball on the left side and then maybe win the game, because otherwise it's not looking good.
For a score victory, look at the KD.
Yeah, true.
Look at the KD right now. It's 297 to 124.
And the Luchuans, Leary had 3 warnings with the Navy. He's never going to slip up on water again. So the Luchuans are going to be there forever.
What a game.
What a game.
Back to back, man. We had that game on Rampart. Now we have this game here on Loch Ness. Hera's trying everything. Leary's holding on, though. Another fortified church there for Hera, and problems for Hera at home. This is not an easy army to clear up with just skirmisher and champion. Leary's going to really, really test Hera's response time at his own base, and Hera has to take it to help.
Maybe the last chance for Hera. He goes into the fight. Is that the fight he wants? Does he have enough champions? They are tankier than your average champion, but the traction trebs are in there too, and the champions just don't seem like they can do it.
Even with Baroners.
Holding on. Is Leary going to send us to the dream game 9 after losing 4 straight? It seems very likely, Dave.
160 population for Hera for a brief moment there. I'm sure the queue is going to start adding more military to the field now. Hera's being pushed away from the gold. He's trying to secure them with the fortified churches, but the Lushwans are there. The Navy is there. The Haegwangs are here to deal with the skirmishers, and the Fire Archers are doing, I don't know how you feel, but a surprisingly good job at clearing the champions.
Yeah, they've surprised me, and I was a little critical. I hadn't seen Leary do it that frequently, so I didn't think, because it's not really played much, that it was very strong, but it seems all calculated by him. He waited for the traction trebs. He has them now. And look at Hera.
Look
Hera,
at the little
freaking
treb
Hera.
stack in the back.
Freaking Hera.
He's
Put
a
the
monster.
trebs behind there, just out of range.
And I think what he's doing right there, Tristan, I don't think he could range that traction treb. So I think he was attack rounding, trying to get a miss to hit it.
Maybe.
That's incredible from him.
I mean, that or you just mind game your opponent to back away.
Now with the Halbs, he's cleared up the Haegwangs, and he's clearing up the Fire Archers, and Leary actually has to retreat over here. What a battle from
side,
Hera.
Right side. What's happening there? Right side, we've got more action. Hera's got trebuchets. Again, you only have so much population. Hera's come back, but now left side, Hera's holding?
Leary takes out the castle, but he's pushing this back as well. He's an absolute monster. He's a beast. He's holding on both sides.
The thing is, all the units for Leary cost gold. Every single one. We haven't seen a single skirm, a single halp. Champions are very gold efficient. They don't cost a lot of golds. And of course, skirms and halps don't cost any. So Hera can play on for a long time. And he's sneaking around because the Lushwans are not on the shoreline. He's not able to be there maybe because Hera's been converting random ones. I was wrong. Hera, 33 on food, 21 on gold right now, 7 relics, which has brought in over 5,000 gold, and he's applying pressure from both sides.
And the Fire Archer army is gone for Leary. It's gone. It's going to be replaced by skirmishers, which don't do well against the champions at all. Hera might be able to make a full champion switch now. Champion help mix, potentially.
Wow.
The Treb is a little out of position, though. I don't like the position of that Treb. It might die to the castle. Leary's not paying attention.
This is a perfect example of the Fire Archer, though, because it's like really good until it's not, right? Like it was doing enough, or so we thought. We said the words, and now it's a problem. Oh man, the cost efficiency of Hera's army is looking so good, Dave. He actually has more gold than Leary. Leary doesn't have any gold. He's got 2 gold, no relics. Or 2 on gold, no relics. The only gold he can actually take is on the shoreline where Hera's camping, the left.
Yeah, Leary does take out a Treb there. He could potentially take out the other 2. Hera's not paying attention. Hera's still sneaking gold on that side. Leary trying to take out the skirms with his traction trebs. Really doesn't want to lose 5 games in a row to Hera, but Hera just claws his way back, it seems like, in every game. Is Leary going to be able to save this castle? He's sending 2 villagers forward. This might be the momentum shift he needs back into this game.
Oh, I think we're seeing signs that these 2 are actually human. Both players with some slip-ups, perhaps. Hera had that castle down in his mind, but he clicked onto the next one, and now 2 castles still remain for Leary. Again, Hera's taking gold. And for every 1,000 gold he brings in, that's another 10 minutes he can fight here.
5K score ahead for Leary. We're still a long way away from the score victory. Hera got it last time, but 5K score is a big difference.
And he's got some good kills here. So maybe, I mean, it's now super early. It's like 30 minutes away, but maybe his score does creep into Leary's mind
I like
again.
the fact he's getting Hussar. So he's going to have Hussar skirm.
Yeah.
I want to see him control more of the water. Looks like he's focusing on it now. The Lushwans are such a great unit.
I think he needs some more activity on the right side, and I think he's really lacking the wood, actually. We haven't thought about wood, but I think he needs stables and stuff over there, man. Like, he needs wood lines to be able to justify production buildings. He's sending all his military from the northern corner.
He needs a solution to these champions. It was the Fire Archers before. He's still trying to mass them up, but if they're not in numbers, you just can't get it. Like, you just can't find the kills that you need. The castle is going to go down on the right side finally. Nice job from Hera.
Traction trebs are insanely tough to push, though. Traction trebs will take the trebuchet from Hera. So Hera will need more siege there.
And he killed him, though. Gold units again for Leary going down. The Halbs are getting damage against the Haegwangs. Leary's at 162 population. Hera's at 190.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, but perhaps believable because we've seen comebacks before. This is just so crazy for Leary. He's got to be thinking right now, oh no, is it happening again? Is the curse continuing? It was the perfect start, Dave.
It was the perfect start. He was 3-0 up. Hera winning 4 games in a row and trying to close this one out. A forward castle for Hera. Just unbelievable resiliency from Hera. No one can do it like him. 4 wins in a row. He's working on his 5th. Can Leary possibly hold on?
And he's just turned these games into come and kill me, I will outlast you. I have more stamina than you. You might have the micro, you might be able to smash me once or twice, but doing it 5 times in a best of 9 is such a tough ask.
Important moment here. Does he get the trebs? Does he lose the ships? One ship goes down, second ship goes down.
And sometimes you need a little bit of luck, even if you're Hera and you get it. But that trebuchet is still gonna go down.
I want to see counter rates from Leary with the Hussar. I don't know if he can manage to pull the army away in time, but I think that's the one thing we were missing.
The game has actually gone on long enough where Hera's going to have more access to gold. All the gold that's remaining is on shorelines that he controls. The Navy from Leary's not doing enough, and Hera has 7 relics to back it up. Crazy.
Leary wants to win this set. He's going to have to make it happen. I thought it was last game. Thought he was going to have to take that one from Hera. Hera grinding out the victory there. Leary's going to have to grind out the victory here and just stay alive.
The Navy's going to be a real problem. The Navy's going to be a real problem because he's already losing on land, and this could be Drawmans and Galleons from the Armenians, which is way better than what Leary has available.
Fire Archer Mass is kind of there again. He's got 13 of them again. Can he get the kills that he needs?
Left side?
Big raid on the left side, potentially on the castle, potentially a denied castle. These are the moments that Leary needs. Can Hera get that castle up in time? Can he get that castle up in time? It doesn't look like it. It's a doubt castle over there on the left.
Wow, like 99%. That's pretty incredible. Hera will gain military population from this, but Leary will gain a little bit more confidence, which he's needed. And he has needed raids in Hera's base for a long time.
Yeah, he's going in there. There's castles all over Hera's base. Hera always makes it difficult to get free villager kills against them. 0 on gold right now for Leary. Hera down to 100 villagers. He's mostly military at the moment. The score, he's closed the gap. It's only 3K.
It's about champion numbers in the main fight. If it's mainly skirmishers and hussars, champions, Hal will beat that. The fire archers do tip the scales a little bit, but that's a lot of military from Hera. Oh man.
88 villagers for Hera. The Treb goes down. The Treb goes down. Leary's gonna snipe that. He needs to get away with those Hussar. Don't give Hera any free kills. There's a lot of Navy in the middle as well for Hera. 86 villagers though. Leary can keep picking away at that number. The resource bank isn't there for Hera anymore.
It isn't, you're right. But if Hera can add Drawmans, it will do what we've been saying for a very long time. It can range everything from the shoreline. There's a lot of production buildings, and the only real castle of value for Leary on the right side is also rangeable by Drawmans.
52 minutes into the game. 52 minutes. We're almost 20 minutes away from the timer victory. We saw it in the last game. Will we see it again here? Hera is building that castle. He's going to complete it. He's got the Navy on the center. That excellent KD from Leary is still propelling him in terms of score, but we're a long way away. He's got to hold.
The fires have to clear up on water, and Leary's taking too much pressure.
If he takes a good fight here and pops out with those, I think he can surprise him.
Yeah, you do it at the same time, ideally, especially if you can't produce more. He's got 10. They all have to move out at the same time. Hera's got 22 galleons, though, which is very strong. Numbers could be close.
How many does he think is in there? That's the question for Hera.
Never researched any of the university upgrades for water, though, right, Dave? But I don't think he has the armor.
He has careening and he has dry dock.
Oh, okay. Then I'm wrong. Then I'm wrong. Okay, that's really. Oh, true. It comes in. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's something you forget about. That's something that might save this game for Leary.
Will Leary lose the docks, though? Will he lose the docks while he's battling over here? Does he know what the HP is on those?
Here
he's going to pop out now. Hera instantly reacts. Excellent reaction there from Hera.
If Hera has a couple leftover monks, you could use conversions. You could also add demos here. I think this is a very good opportunity for demos if this is a problem. It doesn't look like it's that big of a problem if he can hit and run with the galleons.
The extra shot from the Armenians is really coming into play here. It's busting through that armor. Hera also pushing in the center. The score is only 2K ahead here for Leary.
Dude,
the Fire Archers are going to go down.
I mean,
there wasn't that many of them.
Fire Archers kind of get away, and the champions are on their own with no halves. That might not be the worst possible fight for Leary. It's like best case scenario is Hera overextends.
But how do you kill the champions now? You don't have any Fire Archers. How do you possibly kill the champions?
Hera has no gold.
165.
Hera has no, sorry, Leary has no gold. Hera has the gold. Hera has had the gold with the relics, but he had to play patient. The key was getting some fights on land on the left side. And Leary holding on. I think you never, ever, ever, ever call it here if your score is ahead. And you never play it if your population's
Leary's
above 100.
looking for wood.
Yeah, you got to fight big time.
Leary doesn't have wood.
Yeah, it's a problem. Like all the times where he could have maybe gone for stables on the right to react there earlier, he never really had the wood floating because Hera was pressuring his base. He did spend a lot of wood, but so difficult.
He's refusing to give up. He does not want this to happen again. It's happened many times in the past. We called it a curse. He can break it here if he just manages to hold on somehow. The score lead is only less than 2,000 now. At one point it was at 5K.
I wonder if Leary feels he's 100% dead and he's acting like he's going to engage and then backing up here. Because like, typically you're engaging almost immediately, but he has no win conditions. He doesn't have relics, he doesn't have position. So I think he's like, he doesn't want to take any poor fights and he's just praying right now.
He's praying that Hera will take one, which he so
Exactly.
rarely does. Hera has full water control now. Hera's got the golds. Hera's had the relics the entire time. 8,500 gold from those relics. Hera has 4 wins in a row, looking for a 5th to claim this title.
The thing that happens here is if Hera makes Drawmans, all those buildings get destroyed, and that will significantly boost Hera's score. So any last chance score victories for Leary feels extremely unlikely. I think he needs to take a castle down, but Hera's got castles everywhere, and he doesn't have the gold to make the siege. He's stuck in this prison of 200 pop, but no position on the map to push back.
Maybe one big fight. Maybe one big fight. The score is getting closer and closer and closer. Leary's going to go in for that trap. He doesn't want to be pushed. That's a nice pick
That's a really
right there.
nice snipe. Very nice snipe.
Retreat as well. The skirms, though. Like, what's the solution to the champions? They have 100 HP.
This might be it. This might be it. I think Hera was waiting for a higher champion count. He's clearly happy with what the Drawmans are doing here. Again, players don't want to resign in this situation, but Leary has probably never felt more dead at 200 population. He'll know how the day started and how bright he looked at the starts, but he has not been able to outcompete Hera over the hours and hours that we've been here. And here we go, Dave. Big fights.
Is it possible?
Will Hera commit to the fights?
Can Leary take a good enough fight to keep him in this game? That's the question. Leary taking out all the skirms. Hera's actually running away with the champions, so those are some good kills there from Leary, but the score is getting closer and closer and closer, and I think Hera is taking out that castle on the right side, and Leary's completely out of wood.
Yep.
He is completely out of wood. He's searching for something. He's just searching for a win. Hera with 4 in a row, trying to make it 5 for the most impressive comeback I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts so much to be Leary right now. You feel for him. There's all of that to take in, but let's be honest, this is not going his way right now. It hasn't been for the better part of like 2 or 3 hours. The score is going to flip soon, Dave, and Hera does not need to take the fight. He can, but he doesn't want to take the risk because he knows the only win condition truly is if he loses on the score, but there's so much time left.
0 on wood, 0 on gold, 0 on stone, 0 win conditions here other than the score, and the score is getting so much closer, and we still have 14 minutes remaining. Hera was down 3-0. It is now 4-3. Excellent picks over there on the right side. Let's see if Leary can stop the slide.
He's down to 65 vills, Dave. I mean, you stop the slide on the right side, you're still just sliding everywhere else. It is pain, it is misery, it is the feeling of second place for Leary, which he's just so sick of. But the score is about to flip. That's the only condition. He's not getting any counter raids. That wall, that all-important wall foundation that could have saved him and taken us to Game 9 is still sitting there on the left side of the screen for Leary.
And the Droman's working away on the docks. The score is about to switch. The score is about to switch any second here. Will Leary continue? He's still got the skirms. He's taking some fights on the right. He's taking some fights on the left. But no wood. No
it's just pure stamina, dude. It's just pure stamina. I mean, not pure stamina. Strategy, adaptation, all that exists as well. But like Leary has not been able to play perfectly at a certain stage, and Hera has been able to wear him down.
Score is switching.
And the score has, or sorry, will switch. Is
score
switching.
Is switching
it's
back
going
and
back
forth.
and
Score
forth.
is switching
is this
back
it?
and forth. He was down 3-0. Leary was up 3-0.
I mean, it's 100 Hussars. Does 100 Hussars beat this? Can you take one big fight? I feel like you have to now. You can't wait another 10 minutes.
10 minutes away, though. Where are you finding the food to replace them?
Yeah, not there. Not where the villagers are dying, to the Dromans and the Galleons. That's for damn sure.
Castle's going to go down any second now. Dromans are going to take it out. The castle will crumble. The Hussars come over. One big fight, potentially for Leary.
He's known for a while, Dave. He doesn't want to accept it. It's understandable. He's so good. He is so, so good. But throughout his career, while he's been amazing for 10 years, there has always been a champion just in front of him, just running through the competition and taking the first place. Final fight here. Will Hera take the crown again?
I think he will. Down 3-0. 5 wins in a row potentially for Hera. Leary takes this fight. He continues to play. And here comes the GG. Maybe the reign of Hera continues. He is your Red Bull Londinian champion.
Yes, unbelievable. Just unbelievable. What a turnaround. To turn it around after you lose those 3 games, to claw your way back, doesn't feel possible at times. Amazing for Hera. I feel for Leary, as does everyone, but this is what competition does. This is what competition's about. And congratulations to Hera.
The most incredible comeback in Age of Empires 2 history. And of course, it's none other than Hera!
Ladies and gentlemen, your Age of Empires 2 champion, it is Hera once again. There, they get the crowd as a backdrop. The backdrop. Hera, this was insanity. You managed to claw your way back into this. You went down 0-3. For you to have the mental fortitude, the tenacity, the grit, to reverse sweep your opponent in such a high-stakes match in the grand final. What is going through your head right now?
I'm absolutely ecstatic. I mean, the crowd was just absolutely amazing. Seriously, thank you so much, everyone here. Obviously, we have to start by saying GG, well played to Leary. I think he showed up great today. And I always talk about how Leary is so dangerous, and the first 3 games I made a few missteps and I got hard punished. It was so just deadly pressure from him. Definitely took a lot of mental reset on my end to come back and try to turn things around. I'm so happy I did.
Yeah, Hera.
Fica aqui. Tá na chuva. Tá na chuva. Não, não vai subir na mesa.
it's still there. I mean, it would be. It held together better than I thought it would.
walk tall in these halls. Growing food may seem frivolous with Ark overhead, but raiders get these are hard to find.
Voltei. Ah. Fila de alimentos? Alimentar. O que faz alimentar? Hã? É novo. Ofensa por alimentação. Sei lá.
Você tá demitido. Sério? Porra. Tem no Tribunal de Contas. Eu tenho até a quarta-feira que ele também aí. Aham. Ah, pode comigo isso não. Sério, vai saber. Dá meu próprio. É nada. Mas eu não sei.
Aqui. Desliga a Arc. Nossa, eu tô muito ruim nesse jogo. Aí é foda. Fucker. Ah, já sei o que eu vou fazer. Oficina, armeiro. Fazer uma ferro. Panela. Ferro. Nossa, tem um monte de ferro. Estou bem lagado.
You've not been getting into any trouble, have you?
Não. Thank you. Ah, tá, que você tá comendo? Come caqui.
Portinha. Assim. Abriu. Portinha abriu. Caiu. Aqui. Tá comigo. Ah, assim. A portinha. Meu Deus. Tá fechado. Abre. Agora vai me dar um remédio que abre a porta. Não tem. Não. Qual é o remédio que você vai me dar? Passo.
Appreciate it. Hey, don't shoot!
Thanks.
Cadê essas merda, velho? Ah. Cara, só tem um aqui. Hello! É índio? Peraí.
is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Caramba, não acerta um tiro. Vazar um minuto. Gun. Fio, tecido durável, componente elétrico.
We'd hope the seawalls. I need you to examine the shoreline to see if we have to.
Many raiders have learned take out.
Tecido, fio, componente elétrico, carregador industrial. Isso é chato de achar, cara.
Five windows. Always shoot from the stern for 13 chips. Minus with the hurricane. I did 20 spots. I got to slow it. Don't need strong. For 2. Country building. Simply island fire. Snag 1. Molly on a well-populated island. Most of the time I'm not new. This can be especially used for friends as a group. Fire Island. Some say chain shot is more effective. I experience. Ship always provides the highest upper bonus of all of your access to any time. Upper bonus stuff is one of the important things in Windows, providing you significant faster stamina recharge. This makes it important with combat and resource gathering. All you need to access it, all your ship, start. Be sure to always keep this stuff active. Travel to an island with materials, fast travel bell, or this bell itself. Use your time sailing back and forth constantly. First, would you out of 10 set your respawn to it. Then you run your ship into respawn point expanded. You have the bell and the necessary materials. Send you back to your respawn point. Then pass your bell without the constant back sailing. This will save you a time. 5 is just a fun bonus tip. Do you know you can on the rope ship like GTA? This is great for screenshots and videos, especially when faculdade.
Robert Serra, não tem uma jogada, não tem uma centraliza. Passa uma informação a pessoa. Olha o que aconteceu. Tá cercado. Vai ter notícia, mas não. Passa tempo. Volta foi. Não é só questão.
This is Tianwen speaking. Remember, you can only get the comet's igniter if you destroy it before it detonates. Not much I can do with soot and ash.
Don't shoot!
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
that metro. Let's go to that metro.
Right now, it's still there. And I don't know.
Sean, don't take this.
Ai, ai. Preciso dar uma saída. Ué. Eu preciso de tecido durável. Eu consigo fazer aqui. Falta 4. Componentes elétricos. Agora só falta esse carregador industrial.
Back in one piece. Fantastic. Many of the defenses around Riventides were built decades ago. Hey, question now, I'm not saying.
Cara. Dá uma saída já.